But we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the... So digging in now, Gene Segura. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Philadelphia.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gene Segura.
Popped up. Alonso has a play. He's got it one away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He hit over 450 last month. Nobody could figure out how to get him out, and I'm telling you, he's not cooling down. He's the guy I'm watching.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Comes in with 15 hits in 31 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Harper.
And now Bryce Harper as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
In now, JT Realmuto. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He brings with him a .313 batting average. Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a... Vince Velasquez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
The 1-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. And that's out number one.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Nimmo in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21.
Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Michael
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
This is line to left. Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
batting fifth, the catcher.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Digging in, Peter Alonso. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 0-2 delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Ramos blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. In to score, the runner from third. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The right fielder, number 9.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 4. And back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the...
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's set. Here it comes. 97 that time as this is fouled away. Segura, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To Lowry at the bag. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff McNeil. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs, too.
So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the corner and slicing foul. On, he pops it up. Hernandez over to his left, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0.
Lead off for the Phillies. The catcher.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Herrera over at second. Williams is over at first with one away. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So here now is the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
The left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hoskins is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Peter Alonso. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Standing in, Jed Lowry. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line drive to left. That's in. Another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Mets strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Gene Segura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Cespedes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're down 4-0. Here's Robbie Cano now. A fly out and a single for him so far.
the third baseman.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Strike taken up in the zone. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Two out with the man at first. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Now batting.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Alonso shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box, Nick Williams, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Williams is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
McNeil's got it for 1. But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Stepping in, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso will put this one away, and the side is retired. Phillies leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. This pitch is popped up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, number 20.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Williams. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Andrew McCutchen is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, taken there by Lowry. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. Hector Neris will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Hector.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Noah Syndergaard. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 4 runs, 7 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Count even now at 1-1. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robinson Cano. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field. And it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Bronco fields it cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just inside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Swung on and chopped up the middle. McNeil ranging up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Franco is under it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52. Go hit it. Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Peter Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Jed Lowry would be next. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Standing in, Nick Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 5.
First pitch on its way.
Williams.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. takes this the other way to right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The throw into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Conforto going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Seth Lugo answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as it's on the ground toward the hole. He's got it. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play there as runners do move up to second and third.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field, base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Edwin Diaz gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Philly down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
6-3 the final score today. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Noah Syndergaard.